In this video, I'll first explain how email marketing software ConvertKit's pricing structure works, and furthermore, I'll give a little tutorial about how their features work, and I'll share my opinion about them. I'll also tell you how much daily bread the company ConvertKit makes each hour of the day, which is pretty interesting to know if you're an entrepreneur like me. If you choose to try out ConvertKit after watching this video, please do so by going through my affiliate link, as I will receive a small commission when you eventually become a paid customer with no extra cost to you, of course. My name is Robin Klein-Penning and I help entrepreneurs grow their email list and make more revenue from their email list. I'm a paid customer of ConvertKit since 2018 and I currently have more than 29,000 email subscribers inside ConvertKit. I even have my own t-shirt. If you want to know more about me and how I earn most of my daily bread, check out this video where I explain how I started and currently run my online dog training business without me being a dog expert, which now makes around 15,000 euros in profit every month. So firstly, in this video I'll start by explaining ConvertKit's pricing structure, and the second part is me demoing their features and my opinion about them. And lastly, part 3 is for the real business people. In this part I'm telling you how much money ConvertKit makes each hour of the day and how they grew the company they are today. So I don't want to waste your valuable time, so I'm going to start by telling you if ConvertKit is built for someone like you. ConvertKit doesn't offer any pre-designed newsletter templates, as many other email marketing companies do. There is no drag and drop builder like you're used to if you have experience with other email marketing tools. Of course, you can add images, videos, buttons and text, but it's by no means comparable with other email newsletter designer features of other email marketing tools. They wrote a blog post on their website about why they don't offer design templates. So if you're looking for fancy newsletter designs, ConvertKit is not your tool. And another thing, ConvertKit is by no means an e-commerce email marketing solution. ConvertKit is one of the few companies that really focus themselves on a specific audience. On their website they write, do you identify as an online creator? And that can be a blogger, podcaster, YouTuber, maker, course creator, freelancer, coach, musician or photographer? Or do you make digital or physical products, provide services, build software or have ads, sponsorships or affiliate products and market or sell those things online? They say if you answered yes to any of those descriptors, then yep, ConvertKit is built for someone like you. Furthermore, if you're looking to send transactional emails, ConvertKit isn't a tool for you either. There are tools built specifically for transactional emails like SendGrid or AWS Amazon. So if you're still here, then welcome. Let's start with the first part of this video, which is pricing. So firstly, the most crucial question, do they have a free plan at the moment? And the quick answer is yes, they do. And I'm not sure about this, but I think they introduced a free plan at the beginning of this year, 2020. And good to know, you won't have to fill in your credit card to make use of the free plan, so that's nice. The next question is whether ConvertKit offers the most valuable free plan compared to all the other email marketing tools out there. And in my opinion, they sadly don't. And I've made another video where I compare 9 email marketing software companies on their free plan. And if you want to check that video out, I will add a link here and in the description of this video. So ConvertKit doesn't have the most valuable free plan because they don't offer any marketing automation inside their free plan. And if you don't know what I mean by automated emails and workflows, let me give you a quick example. For my online dog training business, I have multiple sign-up forms where people can download either a checklist, free chapters of my book, etc. The moment they sign up, they will be added to my email list. And once they are on my email list, they will receive emails from me automatically. I pre-scheduled and wrote these emails in advance. I think I have around 5 months of email content scheduled, meaning I don't have to nurture my audience or sell my products manually because this is all automated. Once you've set up your email marketing automation system, you're pretty much done, besides the testing and tweaking if you want to do that. Of course, if you want to send weekly or monthly email newsletters, then that's another thing. So in short, this is what email marketing automation means. And ConvertKit doesn't offer this feature inside their free plan. So for me, email marketing is all about automation and personalization. And without one of these two, I don't see any use for it. Other companies do offer marketing automation inside their free plan. And again, check out my video about the best free email marketing tool if you're interested in that. So what about ConvertKit's pay plans? Let's have a look at its pricing structure. So firstly, last month ConvertKit added a new plan to its pricing structure. They now offer two pay plans, the Creator and the Creator Pro plan. For both plans, they offer a discount when you pay for a full year upfront. The more subscribers you have, the more you pay. Their plan starts at 1,000 subscribers and the limit is 900,000 subscribers. And if you go above that number, you can contact them. Myself, I am on the first pay plan, the Creator plan, and I paid for a full year. At the start, at the 1,000 subscriber mark, the Creator Pro program is double the first plan's costs. But the higher you go in subscribers, the more you pay for the basic plan, relative to the Creator Pro plan. For example, at the 25,000 subscriber mark, you pay around 2/3 of the Creator Pro price for being a customer to the basic plan. When you're at the 115,000 subscriber mark, you almost pay 80% of the Creator Pro plan's price for their first plan. And it only goes up from there, which I find odd, to be honest. It's pretty apparent they're pushing you towards their most expensive plan, the Creator Pro plan. And I must say, I do like the software though. It's an intuitive tool that's straightforward to use, and it's one of the most user-friendly email marketing tools in my opinion. So if you're someone that isn't that tech savvy and in no needs of a tool with many bells and whistles, ConvertKit is definitely the tool for you. So let's move on with the next part of this video, and that's me showing ConvertKit's features and my opinion about them. I tested several features of ConvertKit I find most important, which are the first one, creating and sending an email newsletter of course. The second one, creating a landing page and automation to give away a free ebook, which is very important. The third one, marketing automation and smart segmentation. The fourth one, sign up forms for my website. And the fifth one, contacting support. So let's have a look at the first one, creating a newsletter. As said before, ConvertKit doesn't offer any pre-designed templates as most other email marketing companies do. The way you build your newsletters inside ConvertKit is somewhat similar to writing your emails inside Gmail or Outlook. Pretty basic, but okay for me. In my opinion, it all depends on what your goal is with your newsletters. For me, it is building trust by sending valuable tips and information through my newsletters. After a few days, when I send my newsletters, I begin introducing the puppy training books I wrote and start promoting them inside my online dog training business. After that, I start sending them useful tips and articles again. I have an automated sequence with dozens of emails scheduled across 5 months after someone subscribes to my email list. And I receive many emails from people telling me they really like my newsletters and tips, so I don't see any reason to change them or add fancy design elements. So inside ConvertKit, after you've sent your newsletter, you will have access to basic reporting like open rates, click rates and the number of unsubscribers. One cool feature they have is you can resend the same campaign to the people who didn't open the first time you sent it. And ConvertKit isn't the only company that offers this feature of course, but still, it's one of the best practices in email marketing to use to bump up your open rates. So that's it basically for sending newsletters. All in all, nothing fancy, no bells and whistles, it just works and that's it. So now the fun part begins. Let's take a look at how we can create a giveaway like a free ebook for instance. So one of the best ways to gain new email subscribers is to offer them something, like a free ebook with tips for instance. And speaking of a free ebook with tips, if you want to know how I build an email list of more than 25,000 email subscribers with my online dog training business, make sure to download this free 5-page ebook where I share my 3-step formula to 100 daily newsletter signups. And there's a link to the free ebook in the description below. So, each email marketing tool has its own way of doing things. And the best way to deliver a free ebook inside ConvertKit is to either use a landing page or a sign-up form. For this example, I will explain and give a quick demo of how the landing page process works. So, the first step. You first go to landing pages and forms. You then click Create New and select Landing Page. So here you see a list of all the different landing page designs available inside ConvertKit. And since I'm explaining the process of giving away a free ebook, let's select a design made for that. Here you can add images, videos and other elements to the landing page if you would like. One thing that's missing is the undo option. Once you change some text or colors on the page, there's no option to undo your most recent actions, which is a bit annoying if you don't like the changes you made. You can add a custom field like your first name or other things if you want to know more from your new subs. I suggest adding a checkbox so people can check whether they want to receive more emails from you besides the free giveaway they're trying to download. Doing this will ensure you stay GDPR compliant. The GDPR is the new European law telling you how to use and handle individuals' information, meaning every potential subscriber needs to know how the data is used. If there is a slight possibility you have European visitors on your website, you need to do this. The only downside is that you cannot make this checkbox a requirement, meaning only a small percentage of people check the box that they want to receive more emails from you. So when I saw this, I immediately talked with ConvertKit's support staff and they submitted a feature request so that we in the future can make this checkbox a requirement for downloading our free giveaway. So the next step. When done with the landing page and the sign up form, you have the option to add a thank you page. Like with the landing page, you can edit all the text on this page, add images or videos or whatever have you. So when done with the thank you page, you go to the settings tab to select what you would like to happen when someone subscribes to your email list. There are a couple of other settings here, but the most important one is the incentive settings tab. Since we're delivering a free ebook to our future subscribers, we need to check the send incentive email box. After that, you can easily edit the content of the incentive email. The next step is to add your PDF and upload it to ConvertKit. People will receive this PDF when clicking the button in the confirmation email. Easy and simple as that. The process is the most intuitive process of delivering a free ebook I've seen to date in all email marketing software tools I've tested. It's fast and user-friendly and with no bells and whistles. So once you created your landing page, the next thing is to create automated emails for people in different situations. Besides distributing free ebooks and stuff to your new subscribers, you want to nurture your new subs by sending them pre-written personalized email newsletters. Or in other words, an automated workflow. And for my online dog training business, I have multiple sign-up forms where people can download either a checklist, free chapters of my book, etc. And the moment they sign up, I ask them about their situation. And they can choose one of the 4 situations or buckets I created. They can choose for either the first one, I don't know if I'm ready for a puppy. The second one, I'm ready for a puppy, but I don't know the breed yet. The third one is, I'm waiting to pick up my puppy from the breeder. And the last one, number 4, I have my puppy already at home. So by knowing their situation, I can personalize my messages to them. So I'm not going to send people information about different dog breeds if they already have their puppy at home. You get the point, right? So to create a personalized email content by buckets when someone signs up, you need to create new tags. And you do this by going to tags and then click create tag. You create a separate tag for each of the situations you want to create. So again, in my situations, that is the first one, I don't know if I'm ready for a puppy. The second one, I'm ready for a puppy, but I don't know the breed yet. The third one is, I'm waiting to pick up my puppy from the breeder. Or the last one, number 4, I have my puppy already at home. So once you've created the tags for the situations you think your audience might be in, you go back to the landing page or form you created. Once you're there, you add the tag field to your landing page. You can add as many situations or tags as you would like. And I suggest making this field required. Now you're done with your landing page and you can continue setting up your automated emails. Your next assignment is to go to the automation tab and create a new automation. And we're going to call this new automation the same name as you named your first bucket or situation. And in my case, that is, I don't know if I'm ready for a puppy. Because this is the automated workflow you start when people are telling you that they are in that situation. Do you get it? So the next thing is to click is added to a tag. And you select the tag that is in situation 1. Again, in my situation, that is I don't know if I'm ready for a puppy. So the only thing left is creating a new sequence and giving that sequence the same name as you gave the automation and the tag, so you know they belong together. So once you did that, you can go back to the automation tab, add the sequence you created, add emails to the sequence and schedule the emails on the days and times you want them to go out. So the last thing I suggest you do is to add a tag at the end. And you can call this tag Finisher Starter Sequence, for instance. By adding this tag, you can create a segment of the people who all finished your starter email sequence, which can be handy for other purposes in the future. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is how to create a sign-up form on your website. So you have four options. The first one is you have the sticky bar option. You have the slide up option where you can add a timer to it. And you have the model option where you can also add a timer to it as well. And you have the fourth option, and this is the inline option. And for this example, I'm going to use the inline option. So when you choose the inline option, you have several designs to choose from. Once you've chosen the design, you can edit the form the same way you did with the landing page. You can add the GDPR consent field, add the situation questions you want people to answer, and any other elements you would like to add. When done editing the form in all its settings, you go to the Embed tab. In my example, I copy the HTML code and paste it into my WordPress sidebar. It simply works, but the format of the button is a bit odd. And my experience, I must say, is when contacting their support about such issues, they will help you out and fix it as soon as possible. So that's pretty much it, what I wanted to mention regarding the features for this video. The last thing is, I contacted their support several times during the time I was working on this video, and I have contacted their support before, of course. So my experience is that the support is good, but, and there's a little but here, it is not amazing. Meaning, sometimes I need to wait for a couple of minutes and sometimes even hours before the support staff has seen my message. And when you're in a certain workflow, you don't want to wait for a couple of minutes for an answer that doesn't come, or at the very least comes 10 or 30 minutes later or even hours later. This wait time totally disrupts your workflow, at least for me. And I will show you a couple of examples here where you can see I contacted them only to receive an answer minutes or even hours later. So we're coming to an end here, and you're probably asking why I'm holding this piece of delicious bread in my hands, and it's really nice. Take a look. Well, the reason I'm holding this in my hand is in this last part of this video I'm telling you how much pieces of daily bread ConvertKit makes on a monthly basis. But before I do that, I'm gonna make this piece of bread disappear with my mind, just to show you how strong your mind can really be. And my advice is to pay close attention to what you're about to see, so you can try this at home yourself. If you can let a piece of bread disappear too, let me know in the comments. Let me quickly concentrate. It's pretty hard. So that's it, it's gone. Pretty cool, right? So let's continue with ConvertKit. And what is pretty cool is that ConvertKit is one of the few companies that transparently shares its financial numbers through Bare Metrics. And if you Google ConvertKit revenue, you find a link to the Bare Metrics account if you're interested to see it for yourself. So ConvertKit started in January 2013 by founder Nathan Barry. 2 years later, their monthly recurring revenue was somewhat around $5,000. Then, somewhere in the second or third quarter of 2015, something totally changed. And they jumped to $42,000 in recurring monthly revenue. After that moment, the revenue kept going up and up. Now in October 2020, 5 years later, they have a monthly recurring revenue of a little more than $2 million. So what happened in the second quarter of 2015? Well, the thing that happened in 2015, why ConvertKit suddenly grew that hard, is thanks to Pat Flynn of SmartPassiveIncome.com. He hopped on board and became an early adopter and affiliate of ConvertKit. Pat Flynn had a massive following online in the making money online niche, and most of them followed his advice. Start an email list, grow your email list, and use ConvertKit. He had a lot of influence in the space ConvertKit tried to enter, which had a massive impact on their growth. Pat Flynn launched podcast episodes, blog posts and YouTube videos about ConvertKit's product and its story. On October 19 of 2015, Pat Flynn published a blog post where he talked about why he switched from Aweber to then Infusionsoft to then ConvertKit. On October 29, 2015, Pat Flynn published a podcast episode where he interviewed the founder of ConvertKit to tell his story about how he built ConvertKit and what problem he's solving for its customers. From that moment on, Pat Flynn kept promoting ConvertKit like a sales machine that resulted in many new customers for ConvertKit. It is one of the best cases I've read and heard so far about an influencer marketing success story. Of course, if ConvertKit didn't deliver on all the promises Petflynn made, it wouldn't be as successful as it is now. So definitely kudos to Nathan Barry and all his colleagues of ConvertKit. But still, without the help of Petflynn, who had a massive following online, who knows what would have happened to ConvertKit. Such a great lesson that influencer marketing is vital for companies, and especially in those early years. And even more when the founder bootstrapped the company as Nathan did, without big investors' help. ConvertKit now has around 30,000 active customers, which is more than a 60% increase compared to 2 years ago when they had about 20,000 customers. There's still a lot of growth potential in email marketing land as you look at ConvertKit's competitors. MailChimp, for instance, they wrote in their yearly review of 2019 having 2.3 million active customers and almost 11,000 new users signing up for their service every single day. Other email marketing companies like GetResponse also writes having 350,000 customers worldwide. Same goes for Aweber, another email marketing tool. They have around 100,000 customers. And I can go on and on about this. There are many other email marketing tools with lots of customers. So there's a big competition going. The founder of ConvertKit, Nathan Barry, writes at his personal blog at nathanbarry.com that his goal is to grow ConvertKit to 28 million in annual recurring revenue in 2020. Looking at its current annual recurring revenue, they're pretty close to that goal, with a few months left to go. Inspiring stuff, right? So how much money does ConvertKit make each day and each hour with those 200 million in monthly revenue? When you do the math, they're making around $66,000 in revenue every single day. Or in other words, $2,777 per hour. To put things into perspective, according to a podcast interview in 2018 with CEO and founder Simon of GetResponse, they earned close to $5 million in recurring revenue each month of 100,000 paying customers, meaning around $166,000 per day or $7,000 per hour. Still plenty of room left to grow for ConvertKit. And looking at their numbers and the new features they added to the tool, it seems pretty promising. So my final words before we wrap things up. So whether or not ConvertKit is something worth spending your time and money on totally depends on what you're looking for in an email marketing automation tool. So if you want to try out ConvertKit for free, please do so by going through my affiliate link below, as I will receive a commission when you eventually choose to become a paid customer with no extra cost to you, of course. And thank you for doing that. And remember, if you go through my affiliate link, that will be the end of it. But if you don't, and one more last thing before we wrap things up, I spent the last month or two researching and testing dozens of different email marketing tools. I spent hundreds of hours on this. I created a video where I shared my findings on what company offers the best free email marketing tool. Check out the description for a link to that video. You'll also find links to other videos in the description below, such as videos where I compare ConvertKit with other email marketing software tools like MailChimp, for instance. And you can find those videos in the description below. Please click the like button if you find this video of any value to you before you go. And if you didn't find any value in this video, then please let me know as well, as I would like to know if I'm doing a good job here. Also, please leave me a comment and explain why you're interested in ConvertKit. On what project are you working? Furthermore, if you have any questions regarding email marketing or ConvertKit, please let me know. I would love to give you some tips. And since I only have 5 subscribers to my YouTube channel, you have my full attention. Lastly, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the big red subscribe button so you won't miss my next video. Every Monday and Thursday there's a new video where I'll share invaluable tips related to email marketing or other cool bread making subjects. Also make sure to follow me on Instagram. And if you want to know how I build an email list of more than 25,000 email subscribers with my online dog training business, make sure to download this free 5-page ebook where I share my 3-step formula to 100 daily newsletter signups. And there's a link to the free ebook in the description below. So that's all I got to say for today, folks. Stay hydrated, stay healthy, and good luck with your journey to earning that daily bread for you and your family. Thanks for watching my videos, brothers, and I'll see you next time. Robin out.